Your Excellency, Rigathi Gachagua, you are also a master of double speak. And I can tell you, the more I listen to you, the more I realize that you have so many traits that the others whom you're accusing of mismanaging the country also have, probably. Because, like, for example, let me ask you, if, for example, Gachagua, you come to Mount Kenya and you tell us that we should have only one party, because when you have different parties, registering different parties, we will split the vote and what and what and what. So according to you, uh, Dedi Nyoro or any other person or Gathoni wa Mushomba cannot and should not uh, register another party except now DCP. Why did you yourself register DCP when we had PNU, when we had Jubilee, when we had DP led by the Honorable Muturi? Yeah. When we had all those parties, why didn't you yourself join PNU or Jubilee? Why is it then that you are the only person who should register a new party and others should not? Double speak is very clear on your side. For example, when you come and tell us that no, everyone should support you and no one should support Dr. Ruto, all the leaders, so that we consolidate our vote as the mountain, that sounds a very good idea. But again, why are you picking Cleopas Malala to also split the Western vote? Why don't, if you advise your people not to split their votes, why don't you advise Malala to also stick with Betangula and Mudavadi and have their own party? Why is it that what works for you is right, but what works for others is not right? Why is it that you have to be judged with different parameters than the others, the ones that are judging others? Like, for example, when you accuse Dr. Ruto of surrounding himself with yes men, right? That sounds very brilliant. But aren't you surrounding yourself with yes men, the likes of Senator Medhu and Karungo Wadhango and many others? Isn't it true that when those who have started to question you and those who have started showing independent minds, quickly you diss them? Don't you know we watched on TV Gathoni wa Mushoba defending you so much against your impeachment? We saw Gathoni opposing the finance bill that led youths to the street. When you were starting, Gathoni was on your side. But when it came clear that Gathoni is not going to have a voice probably in DCP, or DCP is likely to give Thangwa a direct ticket to run for Kiambu governor's seat, which Gathoni was also said to be interested in, Gathoni stopped becoming a yes person, and then you had to start sidelining her. So when you accuse others of surrounding themselves with yes men, just look at those who are surrounding you and tell me who can question you. When you tell us to join hands and form one political party and not to register other parties in Central, also remember you registered your party knowing very well that there was DP, there was Jubilee, there are many other parties in Central, right? There was Mwagi Wairia's party, yeah. I mean, there was even Farmers' Party by Rongo Nyakera. So there were many other parties. Why did you yourself form a new one? And when you tell people that the mountain should not be divided, that all our votes should come to DCP, also remember to tell that to Cleopas Malala, so that even Western, because they also have a right to unite as we, who in Mount Kenya have a right to unite, then Cleopas Malala should go and unite with Mudavadi and unite with Wetangula so that they can be one party, just as one people. Why is it that we are the only ones that cannot be divided? Why are you picking on Eugene Wamalwa to divide Western? Why are you working with another person to divide another place, right? You are a master of double speak, and I put it to you, you cannot keep on speaking from both sides of your mouth. If you are going to accuse other people of hypocrisy, just ensure you not hypocritical yourself. I will tell you what you're doing, Your Excellency Gachagua, with all due respect, you're just doing what Jesus Christ says in the Bible, that you are pointing at a speck in your brother's eye. In this case, Dr. Ruto, pointing at a speck in your brother's eye, and you want to remove them when you actually have a log in your own eyes. Now, when you have a log in your eyes, you will even hit the other guy you're trying to help. So that is it. Okay, I speak my mind, and if I'm telling a lie, someone can correct me. But Your Excellency, surely also don't speak from both sides of your mouth. Don't tell us to have only one party, because we had so many parties which you refused to join. We had Uhuru Kenyatta's Jubilee, Akina Jeremiah Kioni and all that. They were in a party that was working. So you couldn't have fixed what was working, right? Don't tell us that we should all of us unite behind you so that we don't split the mountain. Because when you tell us that, then you have also to tell Cleopas Malala and Eugene Wamalwa and George Natembea to also join Mudavadi and Weta. They consolidate the Western vote also, right? Because what you know, in Kikuyu we say wamwegoshiro tawamoru. What is good for the goose has to be good for the gander. What is good for us has also to be good for other people. What is bad for us in the mountain is also bad for others. So let's not speak from both sides of our mouths. Thank you so much, Your Excellency.